bowling. Who's ready? Bowling!
Mom, make Dad tell the story right.
That's what really happened.
Oh.
Phenomenal.
You can get it striving. You can get it diving. You can get it mixing cement. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Vic Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in smooth chocolate.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
How the bloody hell are you? Are you all in the mood? Are you in the mood to have a party? For me, it's Friday. I shaved my beard. Mel did not. She said I looked a little... She didn't like the look of it. She's the one who said grow it. And then she was like, you're too old. You look a bit hairy. So anyway, it's off. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to party. Are you all going to party with me? Is this the third launch we've done for Shadow Sentry? We might be. It very well might be. Eric Nienaltowski just putting the work in. I hope you are all ready. We got 48 people in here already. I'm going to be saying it again and again and again. Please do share the stream out. This is why we do this. This is why we have our YouTubes, to do this, to do exactly this. I will invite Eric on shortly. I think Mark Polton, the Moral Compass, will be joining us to make sure that everything is going as it should. Mark, of course, worked on the book in a writing capacity. But before we get into any of that, there is business to get to, and we know what that is. This man right here, David G. He saw that Jeremy, look at that right there. Jeremy Burt's was right after him. Minutes later, he's putting in the hail. But David G saw that Jeremy got the first yesterday. He couldn't stand for that. So he's back again with a vengeance. Nudge this over here. Lucky 13. Not an unlucky number. Lucky 13 tonight for David. Hail Jeremy too. And we've also got Jolly Green in the house. Felix Huss, the Link Master, who will no doubt be working hard tonight. Gary G's here. He'll try to be here. Who else we got in the house? Who else? Skip Edwards. You were not first, Skip. That did not happen. But great to have you here nonetheless. There's the man. He's got to send out some secret perks. I like to hear it. Athlin's here. Corey Barton's here. Now, Clayton worked on this book. I don't know if Corey did, but I know that Clayton did. Mo is here. Hail Mo Biggs. He's probably not hearing this, but he can't make the show tonight. He can never make it on a Thursday night. But man, Mo was on fire yesterday. That goblin rod. I'm still laughing about that. Who else we got here? Daniel Craig, Wilberforce Ruska, Bretsky the Great, Snuggy Jr. I see Nolan Lockhart. I see Dojo Kun. I love seeing Dojo in the house. Awesome one. Hyper Wizard says, hail. I've been listening to so much Hyper Wizard now. I feel like we're like besties or something. Hostman. Gotta be a joker. Just do what he please. Come together right now over me. Indeed. And he also says Leighton Gay. There's the man. Primetime Polton. Excellent. We're all gathered here. 69 people in the chat. Amanda B. Tell Nina Talski to push the button now. Let's go. Well, that was nearly 20 minutes ago. You know that's not how we do things, Amanda, but we will get to it. All right, I've been waffling on for far too long. Let me send the link to Eric. Where is it? Where is it? It's like a Chinese whispers or a game of telephone. You guys call it telephone. We call it Chinese whispers. I'll pass him the link. He'll pass it on to Mark. Hopefully it will all get there and everything will work out just fine. And while we wait for them, let me say hello to Jeremy. I say hello to Past Master Dan, Citizen Ronan. I apologize to everyone I can't say hello to. We have, hang on, I didn't even talk about Rumble. My God, an idiot I am. We are, of course, simulcast on Rumble, and now I can see you there because I have the popped out chat. Thank you, Ricada, for forcing them to do that. I want to say hello to Rayton and Tacitus Jones. You get special privileges if you go in and chat on Rumble because there's so few of you. I can see you so easily. But I also can see Phil. Hail Sumo Thori. Don't want to gatekeep. We call it Chinese balloons. You do not. Oh, I just got that. I'm like, what? No, that doesn't make sense. And I go, all right, I get it. A girl can dream, Bancroft. It's coming, Amanda. Are you vying for that? What's it called? Vying for that first spot. Eric asks, "Where's his link?" Surely, I hope I sent it to the right person. I sent it to some random person DM. No, I did. I sent it to you. I mean, I sent it late. That's my fault. I was waffling. I do that now. I do that these days. He's all right. Okay, he's got the link. Actually, let me put the actual link to the campaign in there in the chat because I want to pin that. Now that is the link to the that's the link to the what's it called, to the sign up page. Obviously, it's not live yet. There he is. What's
going on, guys?
Live. Eric,
how you doing, man?
A while, man. How's it going? Did we launch your last book?
I don't remember. That was really bad. Remember.
We've had you on a bunch of times. I need to get like those cards that they used to give out at Subway, where you click them, you get the 10th sub free.
Right.
I want another man who's been on this channel quite a bit. Is this man right here? Look at him there. Mark, how did you like my wrestling efforts the other day?
You were great, man. You're back on track.
I was, you know what I did? I was really pounding the balls. That was what I was going for. That was because I figured that's where he just wouldn't be able to come back from that.
Yeah, no, that's you don't want to let any secrets out, but that's what you got to do to win.
Exactly. I know, right? I know us champions, we don't want to let, but we kind of need to let the little people, the non-champions.
We try to build stars when we can, Michael.
Yeah, it's all right. We're just trying to build up the whole thing. In case anyone isn't aware, over on the CG Wrestling Federation, I beat Rob, which, I mean, some people think, oh, that's rigged because he he's had COVID for the last 3 weeks, but hey, schedules are schedules, and that was the time slot, and there he was. I really was pounding the balls. I was. Go back and watch it. I was not letting them go. That's my tactic. All right, we're not here to talk about me punching Rob in the nuts. We're here to launch this amazing looking book, Shadow Sentry Origins #1. It's the newest installment in the Shadow Sentry series. This is the third book, correct? Eric?
Yes, it is.
Third book. So this is a whole new arc.
It's like a prequel, so it's like origin stories of two characters.
Ooh,
so
I
it
like
will
it. I
tie
like it.
into the main story come book 5. It'll kind of set the premise for a new story arc come book 5 in the regular series.
I remember, I don't know why I remember this, but I remember the first time I had you on, I asked about Shadow Sentry, and I was like, what do you plans with this? Do you want to like keep it going? You're like, hey, if people keep buying it, I'll keep making them. And here we are, years later, the newest book in the series, and you're talking about, you got your plans for story arc up to the 5th book. I love to hear it. Dojo Kun sent a bogan chat. He said, Eric is a vastly, and he put vastly in uppercase because he really meant it. Vastly underrated longtime industry pro and super great to work with. Back Shadow Sentry Origins today. In minutes, you'll be able to back it. In mere minutes. Mark, did you write this, or did you write a story in it?
So I wrote the Hopscotch origin based on Eric's story. So yeah, it's incredible. It's a great book. I've worked with a lot of great artists, but man, this book looks incredible.
It looks so good. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, what? This doesn't, what? This looks amazing. So yeah, you guys, so it's Eric, it's you, and is it Clayton working together on this?
Yep. Yeah. So I got Clayton to do the cover for me, and he did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of doing Shadow Sentry book 2, I'm like, man, I need to do this quicker. My plan has always been to get guys, to help me do this. And so Clayton did an amazing job on it. I love the way he drew Hopscotch. So I'm like, I was like, hey, is there any way I could get you to do like breakdowns or layouts or something? Just have you involved somehow? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I've actually just done some of that stuff for a guy. He sent me some samples, and they're like, for breakdowns, they're really nice and detailed. And I was like, dude, if you could do this for me, this would be great. So I got him on board, and he got to work. I contacted Mark. He banged out the story based on my short little synopsis plot thing, and then we hit the ground running. So Clayton's already finished 24 pages. Well, he's finished.
Yeah, from what I know of Clayton, he doesn't do things half measured. That's his burden to bear. But sadly, he can't be here tonight. I would love to be able to catch up with Clayton. It's been far too long. He's apparently out of town or something. But he's here in spirit. His hard work, fingers crossed, will be rewarded. Rick Saylor says, everyone please hit that like button. Please do. The more you like it, the more likely it is that YouTube will recommend it to like-minded comic book fans. And also, if you can, please share it out. We've got 81 people over here on YouTube. Oh, I closed the link. Now I can't see how many we have on Rumble. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. There's people on Rumble. I see them. Athalan's in there. Hello, Athalan. All right. How are you feeling? Are you ready to go? Have you sent out everything you need to send out?
I have got all my secret perks sent out to the backers from book 1 and 2. Thank you, guys. And I'm ready. Let's do this thing, man.
All right. You know the drill. We will play a countdown. It goes for about 30 or 40 seconds. I do recommend that you hit live as soon as the countdown starts in case there's any kind of shenanigans. Last time we did a launch, it was 27 minutes into the show before we got the thing live. I don't expect that to happen. That was a rare anomaly. But 13 in Rumble, says Melanie. Thank you. Yeah, I got to reopen that window. Thank you, everyone in Rumble. Please do like it. All right. Everyone else in the chat, get ready. We're about to launch Shadow Sentry Origins #1. Witness the rise of Hopscotch and Commander Noble right here, right now. And turn it up. Headphones. This video is a little soft. It's a little low. I should fix that one of these days. But if you turn it up, you'll be able to hear it. Here we go. Shadow Sentry. Let's do it.
Turn it up!
And it's live. Oh, I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. It's up. It's there. Shadow Origins #1. It's here. We're finally doing it. All right. And as always, if you do back it, please do put your backer number right there in the chat. I see Gary G is already in on it. Backer number 2, Hail Gary G. Very, very generous supporter here in Comicsgate. He backed a whole bunch of stuff on my campaign. So how Gary, great to see it.
Thank you, Jerry.
We've already got Jojo Coon. He was number 3. Bow. How the crack pack. They do come out. They do back David G. Our first up there. He's looking down upon us on high. He was back in number 5. Where is back in number 1?
Where are they at? They're looking for more stuff to buy, maybe.
Well, they couldn't have. Otherwise, they would. You got to get in and be quick.
That's true.
There's no other way to do it. Lord Ravener,
It's
back
probably
in
my
number
mom.
4. It was your mom. Oh, bless
He's
our
quick,
mothers. Melanie's thinking maybe it was Melanie. Michael Deitcher says this is some beautiful art. We're going to check it out very shortly. Well, I mean, maybe not too shortly. The back is still coming in. Backer number 7, Daniel Russell. Love to see. And look at that. A very nice, totally achievable goal here of just $500 US. This could happen. I mean, with these number of backers, this could happen momentarily. Okay. Let me hang on. Lord Ravener says, did the pickers tier? That took a couple extra seconds. Yeah, those seconds count on a launch. Let me just refresh here. We'll see what we got. Now, keep in mind, it is Australian dollars. What's it going down there? 61%, $300 already. This is going to happen momentarily. Are you going to be the one to tip it over the line? Why is everyone saying Alex got it? Did I miss that?
Yeah, Alex,
here it is.
BRB. Yeah,
it's right here. I got another one. It's a little ninja. I'm playing Pathfinder, but I stole it real quick. Yeah, the people who get number 1, they know the secret. They know that you have to sort of follow my tone of voice. Like I start talking about, all right, we're going to launch. And then you start feverishly refreshing because you know that these streams are like 30 seconds behind. That's how they do it. Sorry, I'm letting all the secrets out. I shouldn't have done that. Hal Alex, fantastic.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Alex.
All right.
Go.
Oh, we're getting a bit of a feedback. Can you hear that? Does anyone else hear that?
I hear it. Yeah.
It's like a buzz. It might. You know what it might be? It might be your beanie. There. Hold on a sec. Let me get this down. Alex again. All right. Okay. It seems to have stopped. Yeah, it was Eric. He's muted himself. Unmute. Try again.
All right. How's this?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Better? Okay.
Perfect. Actually, that's better. They're hacking the feed. The bees are in. No more pillow talk, Michael. I don't know about pillow talk. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to refresh again because this is going up. Whoa!
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Already funded. Well, fantastic. All right, everyone. Congratulations.
Good night.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
Actually, we've got a video we like to play just to celebrate our achievements. Eric, Mark, Clayton, wherever you are, this one's for you, fellas. Chappelle makes me laugh every time. Man, congratulations. The first step done. All right, excellent. Upwards and onwards. Who have we got here? I think we missed a couple here. I want to get Nolan Lockhart. Wow. Original art. Hal Crack Pack Backs. Wow. Thank you. Backer number 8, Nolan Lockhart. Another super generous backer out there. Oh, hang on. Let me blow that up. Hold that up. Let's have a look.
He got this bad boy right here.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Some
Oh,
artwork
look.
from-
Eiffel Tower. A fellow Eiffel Tower drawer. I love it.
It's actually in Japan, so I don't know if it's the actual Eiffel Tower.
Oh, yes. But I know what one that is. Yeah, I just noticed. Oh, there's buildings around it. That's not Parisian.
So thank you, man. Congratulations.
Nice. Very good there. All right, on the
CG
solo layout. And I think we got another one here. It was Sumo. Where is he? Come on. Please don't let me. Why is Sumo always so invisible to me? I can never see him here in the chat. I can't find it, Sumo. Where is it? I saw it earlier while the thing was playing, and now it's gone. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, there it is. I had to go up. I didn't think it would be above.
Nice.
Above Nolan there. Back in number 9. Hail Sumo. The Tokyo Tower. Damn it, Bankrupt. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Angela Carey asked, did Mark write the book? He wrote a story. There's 2 stories in this, correct?
Correct. Yep. So because it's Shadow Sentry, there's the Hellborn and the Highborn. So you get Hellborn story, which is the hopscotch story. So Mark helped me write that. And then you got Commander Noble. He's the Highborn. So 2 stories, and it'll be a 48-page book. So they'll, be half and half.
All right. Well, let's just dive right into it. And again, so if you guys back, let me know. I'll hopefully I'll shout you out. I'll be able to find you in the chat. But we're going to just jump right on into it. Oh, look at this featured perk, the Bogan's Bargain. What is that? I like the name. Sounds like a bargain.
You can get
Bogan's
2.
Bargain.
Both covers. There's 2 covers for the book. You got the hopscotch cover, the Commander Noble cover. Get both of those. The black and white edition, the Fan Art Friday art book, and then you get the Ashcan, which is just Clayton Barton's breakdowns and layouts in a small Ashcan form.
Oh, that's cool.
Very similar to this. That. And if you backed book 2, you kind of got like a preview of that. So you'll get that, and then you get to pick a metal print.
Damn. All for $90. Is it called the Bogan's Bargain because it's on now, or is just for now? There you go. Suna GM back in number 10. Thank you very much. Nolan asked, can anyone get the Bogan Bargain, or is that Australia only? I'm guessing anyone can get it.
Anybody.
Yeah. Anybody can be a Bogan. Now, you have to be a member if you want to be a super Bogan, but that's a whole different thing. If you want to be any Bogan in this chat, can grab that bargain, and you could be an honorary Bogan, Australian or not. All right, so here is that glorious cover. Tell us about this cover. This looks so good.
This is it's hopscotch standing in the midst of a ton of dudes she killed. So she's the daughter of a Yakuza crime lord, and so that her story is kind of like a revenge story. Her father makes some bad choices, and she kind of gets the brunt of it. And in the midst of all that, she gets her powers, and she gets to just go hack up some dudes. So it'll be a good time. And again, Clayton just nailed that, knocked it out of the park. I gave him like a basic idea of what I had in my head, and he did some sketches. And that he had some different angles, but I love that forward pose. And I was just we got to go with that. And then my colorist, Carbon Graphics, he killed it on the colors. So
I love the way he draws the women. They're so sinewy and sleek. Everything's very elongated. I like it. Like if you saw one of Clayton Barton's women walking down the street, you'd be like, oh, but in comics it works. It looks amazing. They look like one of those things. It's a great cover. Says Phil Diaz, and this person loved it so much. Right here, Daniel Craig, he backed it. He's back in number 11. Hail, Daniel Craig.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hyper Wizard. I don't usually back first time seeing a book, but number 12, the Bogan's Bargain. Wow, that ain't cheap. Hyper Wizard.
All right.
Hyper Wizard. Everyone go check out Hyper Wizard's channel, by the way. He has some really fun streams. I've been enjoying them while I work. Joshua says CG for life. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's an amazing looking cover. The first time I saw it, I was really blown away. Lara Momo says, I had a dream like that once. I was the daughter of a powerful lord, died in the end. My side lost. I fought too and died by the sword. That sounds like a good dream. Well, if you want to relive that dream, Lara, back Shadow Sentry by the sounds of it in comic book form.
And the good thing is you get to come back and you get like supernatural powers to boot. So
exactly,
it's gonna be awesome.
You get to live out your fantasies through the art form of storytelling, visual storytelling. Okay, so there's two covers on this. There's a hopscotch cover, which is difficult to say, but we got through it, and the noble cover. What's the noble cover?
That's my cover. That is my pencils and inks, and then Carbon Graphics color that as well. I covered it up to just protect you all
from spoilerage.
That's right, and I don't want anybody to flag my campaign, so we're going the safe route. And if you got my email,
so it's like it's not a story spoiler, it's more of a Indiegogo doesn't like anything slightly naughty anymore spoiler. I get you.
Correct.
I mean, we can kind of figure out what it might be. I see some drippage. He seems to be he's got red on his hand here. I could figure out what that might be. I think it's a hamburger. It's a hamburger with a lot of ketchup on it. That's right. He's probably holding there.
He was hungry.
Cow. Can I just give a massive thank you to my lovely wife, Mel? I'm getting so many texts here. You guys can't see them, but it's just she's letting me know all of the people who are backing in the chat that I'm ignoring. I apologize. I apologize so much. And I'm ignoring Sumo Thori, who just backed 5 members. Hail, Sumo. You mad lad. You incredible. Even after I just unceremoniously couldn't find you earlier and ignored you. Thank you so much, Sumo.
You little ripper! Thanks, lads.
Mel is the better Bancroft, says Alex. Okay, yes, SDA, you have one job. I'm trying to be all things to all people here. All right, so if
we need wives. Wives are awesome. They keep us.
We really do. Danger Vanessa says backer number 13. Been meaning to back. Hell, Vanessa. Love seeing Vanessa in the chat. And no, it was the Sumo memberships. Okay. Whew. All right. We're back in business. That's the IRS in DMs. No, Mahajino. We don't have the IRS. We have the ATO anyway. If the IRS ever came to me, I'd be like, whatever. You have no power here. You have no jurisdiction. Snuggy is pointing out that we have gotten up on high here. Hold on a sec. Let's jump back up here. Here we go. Refresh. And why is it doing this? Anyway, $1,243. What's that? Nearly 200. Let's call it 250% of the goal raised from 15 glorious backers here in the chat. And oh, look, Lara.
Wow. Awesome.
Look at that beautiful dog. Look at that pup. We're very much dog people here in CG. She's become a new member. Hail, Lara. Thank you so much. You're helping me to create an incredible comic called Fractured Mind. So thank you very much for that. That is awesome. Okay, Boomercroft says, I'm trying. I love these streams. These are my favorite streams. The launch streams. Okay, so here we go. We're up to the premise here. Why don't you tell people a little bit about what I guess Shadow Sentry is for anyone who doesn't know what it is.
Yes. Yeah, I put that there just in case there's any new people. But basically the premise of Shadow Sentry is it takes humans. They're not mutants. They're not born that way. But what if you had a near-death experience and when you came back from the other side, you brought back a piece of the Eternal with you. You had like these supernatural powers. So that's kind of the groundwork of the Shadow Sentry. You got the Highborn and the Hellborn. And they're on this quest, this fight to protect humankind. And also thrown in the midst from book 1 and 2, you're going to see Jason, who's the crossbreed of a Hellborn and Highborn. And so he's the main focal point. And he learns of his powers or his well, actually, he has his own near-death experience, and that kind of puts him on the map for the Shadow Sentry and the Hellborn. And so they're both after him. And then, both sides collide in book 2, and you have this massive, awesome, epic fight. And I won't spoil the ending for you, but Jason gets some craziness going on. And the question is he going to be the one to save the world or destroy it?
The art on this book is off the hook. I mean, completely off the chain. Check that out. That's just, and you've always been very big on let's make comics, as awesome as they always used to be made. Exactly. Not only story wise, fun, adventure, craziness, violence, but also the aesthetic as well. And dude, look at this image. This is just absolutely nuts. I think Nolan agrees how nuts it is because he's come back for a second bite at the cherry, and he's back at number 14 as well. He got the Bogan bargain.
Awesome.
Hale.
Incredible.
Gary, didn't you back as well before?
Yeah.
He's back in number 16. I love the double backers. You guys make the world go round. Sumo said that's a terrible thing to say about Lara. No, I was talking about her. She had an actual dog there. I would never say such a thing. Angela has it right. A cute pooch, exactly. All right, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up here. Hostman back at number 18. He got the Bogan. Everyone's loving the Bogan bundle. And the second printing, long live the Iron Age, Hal Hostman. And Tomb, or Tom B, back in number 17, just the books upgraded to Holo. Wow, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. I guess you'll be able to tell us what that means.
Yeah,
Eric.
So that's a secret perk that he got, just the books, and then the holographic cover. Yeah.
You have to get that if you were signed up on the mailing list?
Nope, not the mailing list. That is just for people who have backed book 1 and 2 of the Shadow Sentry. And
I like that.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that before. Mark, have you ever done that for people who've backed you before?
No.
That's a cool idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the holographic cover is available to everybody, but that perk is
just the books ones?
Yeah. Yep.
I feel you. Limited amount of Bogan bargains. Get it while you can, says Hyper Wizard. Get it indeed. Sumo says Eric's art is super. I got a sketch cover on the last campaign. Yeah. Gary G said he had to go back in after he failed number 1. Well, Gary, you are one of the gentlemen who make this whole thing work. So I really can't thank you enough. Excellent, dude. Yeah, I mean, this art it sells itself, but you guys have done phenomenal work on this. Check this out too.
That's exactly why I got Mark to help me, because I know his sensibilities are very 90s-esque, and he's writing this stuff, and it's perfect, man. It's just what I wanted. So, and then Clayton just knocked it out of the park.
So much awesome going on this page, just from like the composition to the rendering to the colors. It's fun. Like I love how this guy's had his arm chopped off and he's still shooting.
Yeah, when I heard Clayton and Eric were the art team, I just wrote the coolest fight scenes and the coolest settings I could think of, because I just could picture how awesome it would look in my head, and they far exceeded it.
Cool, man.
SDA asked, so this is the third book. Well, what were the first? Was it 1 and 2? Was it Shadow Sentry 1 and 2, the first two? So correct. This is a new arc. Well, this is like an origins story. That's correct, yeah?
Yes, yeah. So this will kind of be an ongoing, as long as if I run out of origins to tell, it'll run out, but it will be ongoing. So this series is actually 2 parts. So you're going to get part 1 of each of these stories, and then there's going to be a second book, and you'll get the second parts of each of these stories. So you're only getting half the story of these 2, Hopscotch and Commander Noble, in this book. So there is more to come. So stay tuned. And Mark's got an awesome sequel to this coming up soon. So I'm excited about that.
These pages just blowing my mind, man. I mean, I saw these on your on your social media, but I'm only looking at these now. These are friggin' this is crazy. Fantastic crowd scenes. Holy, these colors. So she's teleporting. That ain't natural.
Right.
I can't do that. So she has, you mentioned earlier, she has superpowers and a sword and very long legs. Her legs go all the way up.
They're super legs.
Yeah. Excellent. Perspective is excellent, says Pastor. And yeah, this is top-notch stuff. You guys should work together more, you and Clayton. This is like, you guys are doing really great work here. Killing it.
Yeah, man.
So who's this? Sorry, who's this guy that she's after here that we've been seeing this whole time? She's like chasing him down.
Yeah, so he's from one of the clans, one of the Yakuza clans. So basically the story revolves around 3 clans. One is Hopscotch's father. There's another one. I'm blanking on the name. I want to say Matsumoto, but it's probably wrong. But anyway,
I think it's Mitsubishi.
Right. And then so it revolves around 3 clans. This is a guy from one of the clans, and she's chasing him down. She's got some beef, and
I would be running too if this hot glowing green chick is chasing after me with a sword after she literally just cleft my friend in twain as he was shooting her. Our official, we have an official like money counter. He's the official numbers man in the chat here. It's Snuggy Jr. He says incoming. And I do believe if we scroll up to the top, let me see if it'll let me. And we do a refresh. Of course, it's going to jump down again for some reason. But let's do a refresh. You were on 15 backers and $1,200 mere moments ago. Let's refresh it. And it is now at 2,043. Congratulations. That's 400% funded. 22 backers and $3,000 reduce, which is an extra little cherry on top for all of us. Well, it's fitting because you got the Bogan bargain, so it's fitting that you should kick some Aussie goals as well.
That's right.
Congratulations, everyone is loving this. I love to see it. I love people backing on the launch streams. They're the best streams of all. That's why we do this. Check that out. Killing it, man.
And this
killing
awesome upward shot.
Let me zoom in again. I want to zoom in. I want to show off this art.
Show off that snaz.
I know, right? This you like sometimes as an artist you don't know things about yourself until you look back and you're like, oh wow, I like drawing up nostril shots. I didn't know I did that, but it's just something that I do. I've noticed that about certain things about my art as well. I don't know, it just looks good. The Bogan bump. Well, it's all you guys. I know, we like to say the Bancroft bump in full effect, and it is, but it's all you guys out there. Who are making this happen, and the Crack Pack, the legendary Crack Rock in full effect. Crack Pack does back indeed. How Felix has. Lord Raven says Bancroft is the best launches partner. Well, thank you. Well, people keep coming to me and asking to launch on the stream. As long as that happens, I will continue to do it because there's no more fun to be had in CG than seeing a campaign get off the ground in such a phenomenal way. All right, we're heading back home. She's just chilling with her peeps, training. How do they stay focused when they're training with her? I think actually they're not really. They're kind of just looking at her chest.
That's awkward.
Out here.
Clayton placed that there perfectly, didn't he? Yeah, these are her brothers. So her older brothers.
Okay, I apologize. Sorry, poorly timed joke there.
They wanna dig on their younger sister, but so Hopscotch is a prodigy, man. She ain't no one to mess with. So even before she gets her powers, I wanted her to be like a badass. And so quickly in these scenes, you're gonna see just how bad she is. So
love it. And you said it's a 48-page book. So is each story like a 22-pager?
24 pages each. Yep.
24 pages each.
Actually, 25 on the Hopscotch. Mark, I didn't tell you this, but Clayton's adding one more page.
Oh.
I wanted to add a full page shot of Satan himself, so we're gonna do that.
Nice.
But don't worry, I'll write it. You don't have to do any homework.
All right. And Mark, which one did you work on? Did you work on Hopscotch or
Hopscotch? Yeah.
Hopscotch. So this is all you're intimate with all of this. All right. Now we're going to jump into Commander Noble. Now is this all you, Eric, working on this one?
Yeah. Yep. Colors are not me, but pencils and inks. The left side is Commander Noble from book 2, and then you get the side by side is younger version that you're going to see in this book.
Nice. Hostman for 2 says, "Love myself a pervy anime schoolgirl." I think you're not alone there, Hostman. Thank you for the super chat. Mark going manga, says Mahajino. Beautiful. Well, I mean, it's still an American comic. Yeah, this looks. Hang on a sec. I've missed something here. I'm getting texted here. Oh, okay. I have missed someone. Indeed. Baka here. I apologize for missing it, by the way. Scrolling up. Come on, you got to be here somewhere. Can't see it. Damn it. All right, so the R2D2 Life was back at number 27. I apologize, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. No, there's Mel. But either way,
thank you, man.
Hail. I apologize.
Appreciate it.
All right. Would it be possible to get the catch-up bundle as an add-on? Asks Hyper Wizard.
Totally. I could do that.
All right, there you go. Asked and answered. Ask and you shall receive. You know, what do they say? You miss 100% of the shots you never take. So get in there with your questions, and these guys will help you out. All right, we were here. We're scrolling down. Tell us a little bit about Commander Noble. What's he all about?
Right. So, Commander Noble. Hold on. I'm trying to. Let me see. Where do I go? Perks. Okay, I will add that in a second. But Commander Noble. So he's a young military guy. He got into the Marines right before 9/11, finished boot camp, and 9/11 hits. So he's one of the first boots on the ground in Afghanistan, and that is where he gets his awakening or quickening, if you want to call it. But he has his near-death experience, and he becomes indestructible. So he's going to have to wrestle with some things. And how does he act? How does he fight after he gets these powers of indestructibility? So he wrestles with it a bit. He struggles with anger a little bit, and he gets to take his anger out on some terrorists. So it's gonna be fun.
Cathartic. Exactly the kind of stories that they don't write anymore in the mainstream. Exactly. It's really weird, but we're doing it over here. Actually, there's quite a lot of those stories, and they are quite popular. Very cool. There we go. Now it doesn't have the TNA, appeal that we had in the last book, but I mean, this dude looks pretty friggin' badass to me. So jump in there if you like the look of this as well. Thank you, Mel. She has Nolan said Mel is going to have a sore back as well from carrying the show. Yeah, I've been forcing her to do my fulfillment, so she's got a sore shoulder. Now she's going to have a sore back. It is what it is. The work has to be done. Adrian Carlo back at number 31. This looks like fire. Yeah, it looks amazing. You really put together a great looking book here. No TNA. Well, this half the book is that. This is the high. Now we're into the high T. This is the manly men section.
So
of the story.
This is like I got some inspiration from Prophet number 6, I believe, where he's just like taking out Nazis and stuff. So it's a little more of that kind of, just crazy killing. But and I'm trying to do a little bit different style. I want to go a little darker and not as much cross hatching, so yeah, just trying to dial back the cross hatching, make it just a little more darker, grittier, kind of like more of a military war story. So
yeah, I feel it. It looks great, man. It looks very appropriate to the story you're telling. I dig it. Joe Sontag agrees. Creator of Reaper Destroy. He's in here. He says this is a great looking book.
Thank you, man.
David G has backed again. Come back for another bite at the cherry. Back in number 30. Origins, black and white. Fan art, book 1 and 2. Cover D, reprints. Bow. Holy crap. That's a lot. That ain't cheap.
No.
Man, you guys make this all worthwhile. I think that actually deserves to go back up and refresh, quite frankly. 22 backers. 28. Wow, this is moving.
Wow.
2,500 raised. We still have 15 minutes left too. We have 89 people watching here on YouTube. I did pull up the Rumble so I could see how many. We got 11 watching over there. That's about 100. I'm going to count that as 100. We've got it. 100 people watching all in all. But please do share it out. Let everyone know that this is happening. That Shadow Sentry Origins is out. It's available. And tell them how freaking good it looks. And tell them who's attached to this project. These guys have built some pretty amazing reputations for themselves over the last 4 or 5 years. And that matters in this space. So let everyone know. Whew.
Real quick, Agent
Find
Cub
the name.
asked, what does END stand for? So that's my monogram. That's my initials. It's Eric Nineltowski David. So it just sounds better. Eric, Ed doesn't sound cool. So I did Ed.
The end.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like Mad.
I like it. All right.
Joe
Let's
Mad.
keep scrolling down here. Hold on a sec. I've got too many windows open. All right. We're getting back here. SDA just sub to Mark. Excellent.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Primetime Polton. Woo. Please sub to his channel. There's the link right there. Felix Huss. If you're into comic books, if you're into wrestling, if you're into mixing wrestling and comic books together in a beautiful stew, in a soup, in a hot, warm soup to get you through the cold winter months, do go and subscribe to Mark Polton. One of our most, actually, probably the most prolific writers we have here in CG and, maybe all of indie comics. How many books so far this year, Mark, you're attached to that you've come out with? 3? 2?
So this is the second one. And then next week, we're going to launch Coney Waves.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yeah, we've got Coney Waves. Not next week today, next week and one day. So that'll be on Friday night. And dude, if you don't know who the Moral Compass is, you're not paying attention. All right, the offerings. Did you miss out on the first 2 books of Shadow Sentry? You can get them. They've got you covered right here. Also, what's also limited edition new? Well, what's this?
Yeah, so this is a new cover. This is a variant D. This is Bloodbane. This is my character Bloodbane. I've been kind of keeping him under wraps because in book 2 he kind of transforms a bit. So this is transformational state, and it's awesome. So it's a new cover. I did the pencils, and William Wolford did the inks on it. I did the colors. Came out awesome. So I only printed 175. So when they're gone, they're gone. But this is a new offering for book 2 cover for this campaign.
That looks, man, everything on this campaign is just. You really going crazy. This is really good stuff, man. I'm really impressed. Limited edition holographic cover. For the first time in our campaigns, we're offering a holographic cover. Limiting them to 100 only, so that people can find that in the perks or an add-on, I suppose. Oh yeah, add-on. Yep, add-ons, upgrades, perks. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, great. That would look so good, like that with that Japanese neon effect. I think that would really make it sing.
Totally. Yep. So it's going to be saddle stitched, but I do have a stretch goal. If we hit 50,000, it'll be perfect bound. So it'll be just like the other books. It'll be perfect bound, and it'll have 10 pages of extras. So let's get there.
What kind of extras are you planning on putting in there?
I'm thinking just cool artwork. Lots of Clayton's artwork.
Yep.
No, I want to show Clayton.
Just fill it up with Clayton.
Right. I want to show his different variations of the sketches he sent me for the cover, and then he sent me breakdowns of his progress on the cover. So just cool stuff like that. I love looking at the progress of artwork, and so lots of that.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing that myself. I'm working with Rod Looper on a book, and he sends me like layouts and then pencils and then inks. And I want to make a book where you get to actually see the layouts, pencils, and inks for each page, and then finally the full colored piece. I think that's I really like that stuff. So I'm guessing other people will as well. And here's something for the purist in you, for the collector. Get the full edition of Shadow Sentry Origins in its black and white glory, 48 pages, complete with dialogue, standard comic size, perfect bound. There you go. If you want to dive into the line art and see it in its pure form. And then there's that Ashcan you were mentioning earlier, which is only the breakdowns. So you get to see what like Clayton actually thinks is, a breakdown. It's probably really well rendered, well drawn.
It's really
highly
good.
Yeah, I know how he is. He can't do anything loosey goosey and half finished. He has to.
If you want to take a look at this real quick.
Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
you get
there's a lot of guys who are like, that's their comic, I mean, they're put in colors, but like that's their comic.
I mean, geez.
That's gonna be great.
So you can download a sample of this. There's some extra pages, but you can download a sample.
I'll bring it back up.
Okay, here we go. Check out this. These pages you don't see on the campaign page, but here's some more of his breakdowns and layouts. And this guy right here, that is Akira, the Iron Demon. So he's a baddie we created for this book. So excited to show him.
Who's that guy with the massive neck? Like a thumb.
That's the guy's name I can't remember. But his name actually in Japanese means big, I think. So it's
Makes sense. I am shaped like a big toe. I feel it.
I'm gonna go look at the script. What do we call him?
Hyper says, "Can you please print that breakdowns book too?" It's right here. It's right here, Hyper. You can grab it. I think it's on the campaign. Yeah, available as an add-on at checkout. The Clayton Barton Ashcan style, 5.5 by 8.5 incher.
Or is he saying you could just print it out? You can download it and print it out for yourself and check it out.
Oh, maybe he wants to. I don't know. He does like the color over things. Actually, Hyperwizard's really good like that. Oh, I got it. He says, okay. Whoa, we're getting very close to 3,000. We got 8 minutes left in the show. I would love to see us get to $3,000 on the launch. That would just kick this off with an absolute bang.
I just hope we can get to the end of the campaign page, man.
I know, right? All right. Get the art for Fan Art Friday, Volume 1. What's that? What's this? What are we looking at here?
Yeah. So I do my Fan Art Friday show almost every Friday. I kind of took a break, a little hiatus. But this book is going to collect all the artwork I did last year. Some of Mark's characters are in there. A lot of CG characters are in there, actually. And so people just comment. The first person to comment, and I draw whatever they say, and then if they want the original artwork, they just pay shipping. But you can take a look at some of the artwork I've done. That's Ash. I've done a little mermaid for Amanda B. And then also there's some other artwork from like Drawn and Quartered. The little baby Yoda is from Drawn and Quartered. He-Man, Master of the Z Universe, and so lots of cool artwork. Got to do some Shredder. And then you got the Moe's baby right there, Mo Biggs.
Yeah, too bad Mo isn't here tonight. He can't come on Thursday nights at this hour, but we'll let him know that's in there. We'll let him know about it. I'm sure he'll find out about it soon enough.
So then,
excellent.
Yeah, and
how much is that?
That'll be $25.
Oh, nice.
25.
48.
And, in the back,
black and white, perfect bound.
Any creators like Mark's book, Phil Diaz, Silhouette is in there. So I'll give credit to them guys, and I'd like to put some QR codes in the back so people can find their books if they don't know about them already. So
amazing, fantastic. I think you picked up a couple more backers. Where is it? Sean B. Where is he? Can the real Sean B please stand up? Here he is. Hey all, how can we skate back at number 34? Hail right back at you, Sean. Thank you very much. And Joe M. Sontag back at number 35. You got the Clayton cover and the black and white. Amazing.
Nice.
Thank you,
man.
So much,
Thanks,
Joe.
Appreciate it.
All right. I mean, and then we've got this. Now that's sold. I've already seen that. That's sold out. Do you have more original art on the campaign, or is that it?
So what I'm going to do every week, I'm going to post a new piece of original artwork. Cool. Stuff like this. Let me see. I've got Here's a Batman and Poison Ivy. This is something I inked over Ryan Benjamin. I printed out his blue lines and I inked over that. So that'll be one. I think I'm going to sell this. We'll see. This is TMNT. This is Joe Mad, a piece that I inked of his. You guys have seen this image, I'm sure. But
yeah, I've seen that before.
Print out the blue lines of that, ink that. And then I've got some CG stuff that I've done that'll be on there. Here's some Graveyard Shift. Yeah.
Look at that. Have you seen that before, Mark?
I think I posted this prematurely and Mark saw it. But then Malin was like, no, take it down. It's too early. Like, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when people share that stuff.
Got some more art inking over Jason Scott Campbell, some Venom and Spidey. And then here's another CG piece. I did this for Malin. This is a double pager. This was from his, I don't think was it a swimsuit? I forget the name of the.
Yeah.
Visions, yeah.
So that was from that. So every week I'll post a new piece of art, and I'll send out updates. If you guys want to hop in on it, go for it.
Yeah, make sure, even if you guys don't back tonight, make sure you hit follow on the campaign so you definitely get those updates. Amanda B was back in number 6. The freaking secret perk blundered me up as it didn't show up at first on. At least you got there, Amanda B. You didn't get number 1.
In the top 10.
You got there. Gary G. Yeah, top 10. Exactly. Gary G says that is hot. All right. There's some stretch goals here that, we'll get to when we get to some amazing 6 a.m. comics here. You're thinking about some prints. You're thinking about some stickers and all that sort of good fun jazz. Let's go back up to the top, though. It's time to refresh. 28 backers. What is this in dollars? 2,500. Refreshing now. And 3,169. What did I say earlier? You miss 100% of the shots you never take. We asked, the chat answered, $3,000 raised on launch. Over 3,000. That's amazing. From 34 awesome. Backers. That's a lot of love. That is a lot of love coming from the chat. Bring the 6 a.m. crew on, Bogan, says TA. I will absolutely bring them on. Of course I will. We can go through, we could EFAT my highlights and my lowlights of the times when I was robbed from the wrestling shows. That would be fun. I would absolutely love to have all you guys on. That would be good. 100 Stack says, what's up, everyone? We just got Shadow Sentry. When I say we, I mean all of you out there. Just got Shadow Sentry Origins number 1 up to $3,000 within a matter of, it was like 40 minutes or so. That is amazing. I love it when that happens. I love to see good campaigns get off to an amazing start. This is only the beginning, obviously. This is the very beginning, not even an hour in. So there's still a long way to go on this campaign to what it's going to do. But, man, I can't recommend this enough. Eric is a reliable, great, super talented creator. Mark, everyone knows Mark on everything, all the things that he's doing. There's too many to list now, Mark. I'm forgetting half of them. All of your achievements. So yeah, and Clayton as well. He's not here, but Clayton, you absolutely crushed it on this book. So it's good to see people really coming out to support it. And don't share the stream out anymore. Share the campaign out. Share this out far and wide to as many people as you possibly can. Everyone needs to see this. And if I can, just before we leave, I want to just share this as well, the Mythicals. Make sure you're signed up to this, because tomorrow night, we're going to do this all over again. 9 p.m. Eastern, same bat time, same bat channel. Hojo, who I do believe is in the chat, is going to pop on. This is his new book. We haven't seen this before. It looks really cool. It sounds really cool. He's like, he's amazing art attached to it and everything. We're going to learn about Nancy Moon, which I like that name. I wonder if she's related to Camel Moon in any way. But you want to come here. You want to be backing it. Looks like the first 25 physical backers receive a free limited edition print. Excellent. Excellent. But yeah, we're going to be back here. We're going to do it all again tomorrow night. But tonight, the night belongs to Eric, Mark, and Clayton, and to your colorist. Who was it again? Sorry. Your colorist.
Oh, yeah.
Colorist.
Anthony DeCastro. And then, he does the interiors. Carbon Graphics does my covers. He's awesome as well.
All of them, everyone involved. You did amazingly well in this book. It looks friggin' amazing. 34 back is what we ended on. 3,214. I want to thank Eric for choosing this location to launch his book. It is my privilege and honor to help you, sir.
Of course, man.
Mark, always a pleasure hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Can I give an extra special shout out to the wrenches, the link masters in the chat, Felix Haas and others. I've been watching you. Everything that we've been talking about, you've been linking up. So I just want to shout you out because that's how the fine people in the chat go and spend their money. But the biggest thank you of all, especially tonight, goes to the wonderful, amazing, incredible, spectacular, and ever phenomenal Sexiest Chat and All CG. You guys never let these guys down. I can't thank you enough. Have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow for the launch of Fahujo's book, The Mythicals. All right, until then, have a great one. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty